It is time for the next deconstructed bloom, which is going to be in various shades of red. I'm super excited for it, so let's paint. All right, I am so excited about this color. I made this out of magenta, Amsterdam's magenta, Soho's rose madder, and black, and it is so beautiful. It looks a little bit purple, a little bit brown, maroon. It's such a deep, rich color. It's so pretty. I am also using Pyrrole Red, a mixture of the magenta and rose madder, pearl red, copper this time, since I'm doing the red hues, and this almost like bubblegum pink. This is my surprise color. I don't know how this one's gonna go, but I wanted an opaque color. And this one, I mixed a bunch of colors to get that color. I had Pyrrole Red, I mixed a bunch of pinks to get that. So this is my color palette here. And I may swirl through a little bit of the pearl red into the mixture. I'm still deciding real quick, but I'm going to go for this one. Got my colors spread out already. Again, now I debated just doing two. I debated just doing two on this one, but I think I'm gonna stick with the three. I just made my decision just now. This is definitely a color combination that I would not normally work with, so I am happy that I'm doing this. And I think I'm going to do the purple based one again, because I did it as a 15 by 30, but this whole series has been 2 foot by 3 foot pieces. And I am also wanting to use all purple shades. I used a really light blue in that other one, and I want to try it without it. Okay, so I've got that. That part is good. Do I want to swipe through it? I think I'll leave it out this time. I think I'll leave it out because the blooms, since I do 3 of them, they blow out so big that I think it should be fine. Okay. All right, now for the way that I'm going to layer these, I'm going to start. So I'm going to do puddle here, puddle here, puddle here. I feel like I need an even bigger canvas. I think what I'm going to do after I finish the series, I'm going to do like a 3 foot by 3 foot or 4 foot by 4 foot with all the different color blocks of blooms together. And I think that'll be like the grand finale of this little mini series. Okay, so I've got one little puddle here, one little puddle here, and one little puddle there. That is actually a really pretty color. When I mixed it, I was like, oh, this is like bubblegum pink. But against this background, it's actually really pretty. And I loved the green one that I did. That one was super pretty. Okay, now I think I'm going to put a little bit of the pearl in now. So this is Pearl Red by Amsterdam, which is basically just like Golden's interference colors. Now I'll come in the red. I wanted the red to be on top. I knew that. Okay, so I've got that. Now I'm just missing my metallic. Oh, I should have done my pearl again first. Well, since I just did a tiny bit, maybe I'll do a tiny bit of pearl. Actually, a lot of pearl. Maybe I'll just stop there. I don't know. I was going to layer in one more time. Do I layer in one more time? What do I do? What do I do? tiny bit, and then a tiny bit more of the pearls. Ooh, I have a little bit of leftover. I might do something fun with those. I did the green and blue kind of wandering straight, the dueling straight pour with the two of those wandering straight pour. So I don't know, maybe I'll do that. And I almost feel like I really want this to be red. I'm just going to put a tiny bit more red on top here. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Now for the base. I feel like, yeah, I'll use this. Okay, so I'm gonna swirl through. I've been loving the black as well. Swirl through. I really was surprised by the green one. I thought it was gonna be too dark, but two, the colors are definitely not my colors, but man, oh man, were they beautiful. Got my little spirals out here. I feel like this is reminding me of Valentine's Day right now. I could have done this one in October for breast cancer awareness for pink. Also, let me know, is it too soon to start doing Halloween stuff? Because and also my live classes, I don't know if by this video, I'll pin it in the comments if I've got my contract signed, but I will be doing another set of live classes October 31st through November 2nd. Yes, so Halloween. And it'll be in West Palm Beach. So if you haven't joined my email list already, that's where I send out for, early birds and discounts and things like that when I have sales or classes. So you can go to mollys-artistry.com and sign up for my newsletter. And I try not to spam you. And I will be sending out all the info there. But hopefully it is ready before you see this video and I can pin it in the comments where to sign up. Oh, that was a lot on the outside. Okay, all right. So it never looks like much now, but it will. All right, let me get my blow dryer. Okay, now for my outer edges here. Don't need much around there, but on my corners, definitely. Okay, and then I will scrape up my table and I'll have a color that's very similar to that. I have been working on something super special that I can't share yet, but I will. And I have painted now like 4 days, like separate days, almost all day long. And I still do not have one thing to show for it. That's like how much I'm trying to get a specific thing, a painting to work out. And if you ever have days that fail, just know I probably have just as many as you do. And you just keep pushing, keep going through it, and learn from it. Okay, I think I'm ready. I think I'm gonna... There may have been some tears shed along the way in my studio, but it'll be okay. I'll work through it. I have those days just like everybody else. This color combination, I'm gonna leave it. I feel like I want this petal blown out a little more, but when I stretch it out, it should be fine. Okay, here we go. I'm going to... Ooh, there's a lot of paint. Which way do I want to go? I think I actually want to go down this way first. I don't want that whole blue to go off. Get the paint back over to this side. That bloom is really going to get stretched out. Dang, I shouldn't have had it go off that early. Oh no. Oh no, I lost almost all of it this time. Okay, this was not my best stretching effort, which is pretty on par for today. And that is where I wanted to blow that out, and I can already tell I'm not gonna love that, I think, but I'm gonna stretch out the other side and see. I'm not gonna discount it yet. I love these because they're super duper. Oh, no. I'm talking to you and I wasn't paying attention. I want to go up to this corner first. Okay, now back. Bring those blooms back down. And now back down to this side. Okay. Now I can get it back to where I want it. Now I'm going to take a look at this and see if there's anything else that I want to do. I'm not going to fiddle too much, but I do know or see like one thing that I want to do. And that is to carry this part right here. On through there. Lace that through there. Some people say they hate my fiddling, and you do not have to do it in your own paintings. But in my paintings, I choose to do what I like. And sometimes I go too far. I will admit that. Now this was the other. This little bloom here, I wanted to break it up and make it come off the canvas there instead of being that petal. This part right here, I want to run off the canvas there. And then I did want to do just a little something right in here. I think I'm done. I am very interested to see how this dries. It's light right now, but it will be darker. I love this color combination. I did not think I would. I have the pink popping up and showing through. I think it's a nice accent. I love the base color that I made. Yeah, and I think the pearls are gonna dry great. All right, I'm gonna get cleaned up. I actually need to go wash my arms off. I'm gonna get cleaned up and I'll show you what it looks like. But here it looks now. Now this is gonna dry completely different. I think that the copper is going to shine and show up. I'm so glad I have those beautiful red pops of color. The base is going to dry a little darker and then the pearls are going to show up. So this is going to be, I think it's going to look totally different. Look at that. I love how abstract these look. They don't look like the original blooms that I did. Those floral patterns. I love that they stretched out like this. And I have a little bit of negative space in that corner and a little bit up here in this corner. So I think that this is a great composition, and I've got that flowing through the middle. So very happy about this, and sorry about the mic. We'll see how this one dries. I have tried changing my lights, turning them, they're almost all the way off at this point, and the camera just will not get how gorgeous this is and all the colors that are in it. There's like, because of the metallics and the pearls, there's like this haziness, this glare that up close and personal you don't get, that is just, there's this deep purple tone. Let me see if I can like shift the camera around a little bit. Yes, this tone right in here from the pearl red that mixed a little bit, that is such a beautiful color. The copper is shining in the light. This looks so different in person. This whole section up here, let me see if I can get you. There you go. You can start to see it this way. I'm like standing on my tippy toes. This is so pretty. It's so subtle though. There's just so much soft movement. It doesn't look like my other blooms. I didn't stretch it out the same way, and I am okay with it. The reds in person are actually super duper bright. There's the tiniest little bit of like lacing and cells throughout. All right, so I'll take you through bit by bit, even though you can't really see it that well. Oh, this one is gonna have to be one that you see in person because it is stunning. And this base color, I'm gonna do yellow next. And I think that, gosh, I wish you could see it better. I think that the yellow, I'm gonna try to mix a darker base as well without doing brown. So we will see how that turns out, but gosh, this one is so pretty. Super fun, and drop any unique color combinations into the comment box if you have any, because I would love to try. This was fun getting out of my comfort zone with this base color, trying something different. I think it worked out beautifully. It's such a rich color. But all right, everyone, thanks for watching. Happy painting. Bye.